personal assistant here that I'm gonna get to make me some raised beds to put our strawberries in.
Hey y'all, this is our slab pile we got from a local sawmill, and our neighbor down here's got a sawmill. We got some from him, and we're using them to make the raised beds out of. Now we're going to cut these down to 48 inches for the end pieces, because you don't want your beds over 48 inches wide. You can't reach across them if you do. I got this cheap Chinese chainsaw off of I don't know, eBay, somewhere off the internet. It's like $100. And I use it for all my projects where you might run your chain in the dirt or something like that. We keep our good chainsaws for cutting wood.
And what type of other chainsaw do you have?
Husqvarna's and Echoes. Right here we're measuring the long pieces for the sides. Make sure they're even, make sure the beds are square. Right here we're using 3-inch screws to assemble the bed.
Here we are taking and leveling the corners a little bit. Now we've got this raised bed finished. Now Nathan's going to go get some mulch, and we're going to do a method called hugelkultur. Now I know some of you may wonder, what in the world is hugelkultur? But it's the process of taking limbs, leaves, and mulch and putting it on the bottom of the raised bed. Then you put the topsoil or composted manure and you put it on top of that. Then it starts the process of breaking down and rotting, which in turn draws earthworms, which helps fertilize the soil. This method also helps with water retention, and it helps the plants to grow really well. Now when I say composted manure, you need to make sure that the animal that you're getting the manure from, that they have not been fed hay that has been sprayed with Grazon. This will affect the way that your plants grow. Now we got this load of mulch from a tree service that was actually in the area mulching a bunch of limbs, and they brought it to our property and dumped it right outside of our gate. Nathan is bringing the mulch, and as he brings it, I'm spreading it evenly across the bottom of the raised bed. Now Nathan is getting the topsoil, which we will begin to spread evenly across the top of the bed. Alright, so we've got this bed built. We're going to plant strawberries in this, but what we're going to do next is we're going to take black plastic and put over top of this to keep the weeds out, and then we're going to burn holes to plant the strawberries in each little hole that we burn in the plastic.
We're going to put 3 rows of strawberries, so we're going to put 3 layers of hose right down through here. Plant your strawberries between 12 and 18 inches apart. So we're going to come about 8 or 10 inches off the end here, and we're going to stake this down. We're going to put one down the middle and one down the other side.
So we use this drip hose because we don't have drip tape, and we left it sticking out a little bit right there so we can hook our water hose to it. The reason they want you to water early in the day, because if you water at night, it can set up the right environment for funguses to grow.
You take this lighter and you burn a hole in the plastic just big enough for your plug to go in. And there you go. That's all there is to it.
Alright, so now we're watering the strawberries and it's all completed.